It's happening.
Oh my God.
We did it. We're all here.
Hi, Facebook.
All
Hello.
right. Hello, Facebook. Hello, world. My name is Carla, and welcome to another Global Improv Project show with Queen City Comedy. Tonight we have the fabulous team Ridgeley, so I'm going to have them all come on stage. So come on stage. I say all. We're missing a few of our lovely Ridgeley family tonight. So shout out to Claire and Chris and Kyle. Kyle, be safe while you're driving. We couldn't have him on while he was driving. Sorry, guys. So welcome to Ridgeley. Tonight we're going to do a little different thing for you. A little short form, some of the long form, which we typically do, and then a little short form to wrap up. So if you have some suggestions or comments, please throw them in our video chat there on our Facebook page. I also got some great suggestions earlier tonight from lots of fun improvisers all over the world. So, there's some good ones. But to get started, I'm going to have everyone introduce themselves. So when your face gets big, tell us your name, where you're from, and the best holiday gift you ever got. All right, I'm going to start right here.
It is I, Rafi. My face is big, so I will introduce myself. My name is Rafi from Tucson, Arizona. The best holiday gift I ever got was the Seinfeld subscription box. It comes every 3 months, and it's got a lot of cool Seinfeld stuff in it.
Awesome.
Hello. Brandon Short coming at you from Charlotte, North Carolina. I think the best Christmas gift I ever got was whenever I was probably like 8 to 10 years old. I got this remote control monster truck, and I just remember distinctly going out that day and making it do like it magically did a barrel roll, and I remember that being very significant. So thank you.
Awesome.
Mabuhay, I'm George from Manila, Philippines, and the best gift I got when I was a kid was probably a Lego set.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Particular Lego set or just like any kind of Legos?
Any kind of Lego.
Those are the best. I like the any kind. All right.
Hi, I'm Ryan Hitchcock from Los Angeles, California. The best holiday gift I ever received, Nintendo 64, age 9. It was my world for like 2 years.
Great. Next.
Hi, I'm Roxy. I'm coming in from Chester, Virginia. And the best gift I ever got, I want to say when I was 10, I was really into, it's kind of cliche, I was into tiaras, and we looked everywhere for them and I couldn't find them. And I was like, Santa's not going to get it for me. The last present I ever opened was a tiara. And my mom has the best picture of me opening this gift. And it's just me like that. And I think I wore it all the time. And the best gift I never got was the sweatshirt right here. Isn't it cute?
Awesome. And Diana?
Hello, I'm Diana Brown, and I am from San Francisco, California, but I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona. Hey, Rafi.
Yay!
And so one of the very best gifts I ever got was snow in Tucson on Christmas Eve.
What?
Good.
That's amazing. We just found out here in Charlotte that it is supposed to snow for Christmas, and it's been like a decade or something since that's happened. So fingers crossed if you like snow. Sorry if you don't. Well, good. So we are going to start. By the way, Claire's watching, everyone. Everyone say hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Wow.
We're going to start with our very first game, and I need George and Rafi and Diana to stay on stage for us. And this is a game called Animal Soap Opera. The way it works is we'll see a typical soap opera scene like you would see in a traditional, ridiculous American soap opera. But there will be a little twist. These lovely folks will all be embodying the physical characteristics of some animals. So we call it Animal Soap Opera. Great. So for this first scene, I'm trying to decide who to be what. It's so many good choices. I'm going to make George a dolphin. George, you will be a dolphin. Rafi, you are going to be a chicken.
Awesome.
Great. And Diana, you are going to be a squirrel. A squirrel. These were lovely suggestions that we got from our studio audience. Do we have a studio audience? I don't know, but we do now. So your scene suggestion from Jen Bianchi, who is on Smells Like Ghosts, another global improv project team, is good twin versus evil twin. Ooh, that's your scene suggestion. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Merry Christmas, twin. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Bobbert.
Merry Christmas, Robert.
You shall not receive any of the gifts this holiday season, for Mumsy and Dadsy shall give them to me.
Well, Robert, I've brought someone with me. An old family friend and an amazing attorney. We'll see. I think he'll be willing to work magic with that family will, or my tail isn't bushy and I'm not the good one.
You guys are swimming in murky waters. It's Christmas season. Loosen up.
Why, those are powerful words, but not as powerful as the place I have hidden your presence.
First of all, the fact that you even bothered to get me a present is, well, it's new. It's unusual. It's not the usual tactic of cruelty and subterfuge. Maybe I'll just give my lawyer an eggnog and we can let bygones be bygones, cuz. Sibling.
Yes, Bobbert?
Would you be willing to just follow his advice and let bygones be bygones? I mean, I've squirreled enough nuts away for the winter, as it were. My bank account's pretty full. Can't we lay down this hatchet of horrible, horrible retribution?
Of course. I do believe it's time. Your gifts are hidden in the trapdoor under the fireplace, along with the ones Mumsy and Dadsy got for us.
Mumsy and Dadsy always wanted us to get along. I'll never forget the very first time that we had a fight. We were in the playpen, and you reached out and took a rattle and smacked me across the head, and I was out until New Year's.
Yes. That was a wonderful Christmas.
Attorney Gregor, I'm going to release your retainer. You've made me the error of our ways. With your floating good-naturedness, your ability to tread water when water isn't even present, and the kindness in your eyes.
You're nuts. And you're such a coward. You're a chicken.
I get that a lot. But I don't feel like a coward today. I feel like a brother.
I feel like a sister. And even though you're adopted, I feel...
Bok, bok, bok! Brother!
Maybe I'm the evil one after all.
And scene. Fantastic. Let's bring everybody back to the stage. Great job. Who knew Diana was so evil? We all did. We all did. Great. For our very next game, I'm going to need Diana and Ryan to stay on stage, and everyone else will sneak on backstage. And I've made this game rather difficult for Diana and Ryan. This is called Shakespeare ABCs. So they will be doing a scene in the order of the alphabet. We'll start with the letter C for Christmas. We'll make it, that's our festive. And we'll go all the way around using Shakespearean speak. That's the word I'm going to use. Your suggestion came from Brenna Judkins. I'm going to turn my camera off. Also a member of the Global Improv Project, Smells Like Ghosts team. And your suggestion is a modern day problem that would never happen in Shakespearean times, which is you have too many friends on Facebook. Too many friends on Facebook. ABCs starting with the C. And begin.
Cadus, I am vexed by a pressing problem. I scroll through my Facebook news feed, and lo, I know not who most of these people are.
Daedalus, your problem is true and most vexing. For though they say they like, it means they only sort of care, and if they only maybe, then they must hate you thusly.
Eager I am to pare down on this number which explodes in my face every time I log into the Facebook.com.
Feign not love for your fellow man that doth have pushed a button and have said, "Friend, be mine, good friend." Disappoint them not.
Good. Good. Yes, I shall. I shall pull the trigger. Anyone to whom it is the day of their birth, and not a word has been exchanged between the two of us in over a year, I shall purge.
Hie thee to this decision. For though thou wilt break the heart of some, thou dost not speak for many, many a moon's rise and fall. Yet you will have purged the unnecessary, draining the dross from the very, very fountain of your friendship.
Icarus. Icarus I have not talked to, in nigh on several summers now.
Justified in your actions you do be. For I know Icarus speaks ill of thee behind thine own back. And yes, in the square Icarus doth say, thou art a friend most feeble.
Cam Icarus. Cam crooked, misleading Icarus. Purged from my Facebook friends list Icarus is.
Likely Icarus will feel the scorn thou doth send toward him.
Machiavel, he and I have been known to chat every now and then. A casual check-in doth be our arena on a regular basis.
Noble of blood and of stature, keeping him doth lead you to a kindness of heart and a betterment of place in society.
Oh, Machiavel, I should perhaps invite him to my birthday event. Yes, a grand birthday event. Once I have purged my Facebook feed of all these scoundrels, I shall throw a grand birthday feast and invite all those who made the cut.
Now thus speak of cutting. Cut deep your words do to me, for I wonder, friend, will I make said cut, or will I be scattered around the electrical bits and pieces of beleaguered friendship?
Quaff to our friendship. A true friend be thee.
Really, thou art too good, too kind, too true.
Shall we take another drink?
Timely the drink will be.
Understand this. I value thine friendship. You are a scholar and a kind and gentle soul.
Verily the truth thou dost speak, and yet, heart mine is so heavy to tell thee that thou account hath been hacked.
What? What devilry is this to which you refer?
Dejan has called the trumpet sound that thou hast been hacked, and forever across this land and through these digital ways and means of meeting, another doth impersonate thee and spread lies and love of those thou doth not care for, while buying things with thou account on marketplace.
You tell to me a new dimension of this entire Facebook. Perhaps it is this app, this website, which at its very core is cursed.
Zooks, the truth thou dost speak. Let's vanquish it from our lives and the lives of those we love. Away it shall be, cast into a digital darkness unknown until this time.
Aye, Zuckerberg, you shall not have control over our lives, overhearing things that we say and mysteriously making ads appear that relate to the thing that we were just talking about.
Bastardly knowledge that knoweth what we want before we know it ourselves. With you, my dear friend, we vanquish it anon. Anon, I say.
And see.
Cacodemon, be gone!
Bring everybody back. Oh, fantastic. I felt like I was in the Royal Shakespeare Theater. You all didn't even hesitate a moment. And such truth spoken about Zuckerberg and Facebook. I appreciated that. So, fantastic. Great suggestions.
On his own platform.
On his own platform. All of a sudden, Queen City Comedy will be banned for the next 3 days. We'll know why.
A righteous banning.
For our next game, we're going to need George, Roxy, Brandon, and Rafi to the stage. We're going to be playing a game called Inner Monologue. You'll see two of our actors on screen having a scene, but you'll hear their inner thoughts coming throughout the scene. I'm going to turn my camera off so we just have the four of you for a sec. So we're going to leave Brandon and George on screen, and we'll have Rafi and... Oh, let me rephrase that. We're going to leave Rafi... No, I'm going to do it this way. I'm sorry. Brandon and George are going to stay on screen.
Whoa.
Rafi and Roxy are going to be off screen.
Whoa.
Flip the script on, y'all. It's improv. Rafi, you are going to be the voice of Brandon's inner thoughts. Roxy, you are going to be the voice of George's inner thoughts. And we got a suggestion from Ryan Kaleborn. And you are two male cheerleaders. Two male cheerleaders. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh my God, competition doesn't know what's coming.
You know, Clarissa, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is, I don't know if we have what it takes.
We so don't have what it takes.
Look, Tiffany, you don't have to be excellent. Okay, you can just be average. I can be excellent.
Tiffany, you better not get into my spotlight, and you better make all of your formations tight. I want that trophy.
You know, I don't know if you haven't been the same ever since we stopped playing Neopets.
God, I miss my Neopet.
I get you. You and your pets. But we are in a cheerleading competition. It's your team against mine. And we're just going to win this.
Tiffany, you and your pets, I don't have time for this. I have to go put Vaseline on my teeth.
That's it. That's it, Clarissa. You're going down. You don't stand a chance. Montgomery High is gonna take Scaly High School down.
You can insult me, but if you insult Francis the Neopet dog, it means war.
Look, Tiffany, you want war? I'm gonna give you war.
And that means average isn't cutting it. Bring it on.
And scene. Fantastic. Let's bring everybody back. So good. Oh my gosh. That's exactly how I feel like cheerleaders are. Was anyone here a cheerleader? Oh, Roxy. There we go. How true were we, Roxy? How true were we?
I wasn't that cheerleader, but yes, it was true.
Awesome. Great. So throughout the night, we've been doing some short form for you. We're going to flip over to our long form, which is sort of what this team has been working on since we got together. The short form was just for some fun for the holiday. So we're going to do a form for you called The Living Room. It starts with some shared stories, true stories that's happened to these lovely improvisers. And then once they share some stories, they'll make fun of it through some improv. It'll be super fun to watch. I asked for a suggestion of emotions that you feel during the holidays, and we got from Claire the emotion of anticipation. So I'm going to turn my camera off, and someone tell me a story about some part of anticipation in your life, whether it's Christmas, a gift, whatever it is.
So when I was 9 years old, I was really excited because, I used to listen to like a lot of Halloween music during Halloween. Different holiday, but I'm going to use it. And a local theater was showing the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I was really excited, so because I knew like the time warp and everything. And my parents took me, but they would walk me out of the theater during specific scenes they thought I was too young for. So like they'd grab my hand and we'd physically leave, and they'd leave stuff at our seats so our seats would be saved. And then we'd come back and sit down and then leave again and then come back. Because it wasn't like one of the screenings where you go with a shadow cast and everything and people are doing shout outs. It was just the actual movie. So it wasn't like too inappropriate. So we just leave and come back.
When I was 9 years old, in here in Manila, Christmas and the New Year's Eve are huge. I mean, Christmas season starts unofficially in September. So when I was 9 years old, I was looking so forward to New Year's Eve because usually during that time, fireworks is not illegal, but lately it is. So like the entire country is like exploding with fireworks. So I was anticipating that eve because that was the eve I wanted to try out lighting up a mini firework. So like at 11:45 p.m., I did it without supervision and without telling anybody that I will do it. And so I held we call it 5-star, and I turned on the lighter and try to light that firecracker. And when I wanted to throw it already so that it would explode far from me, it didn't leave my hand. So it exploded on my hand. So New Year's Day, the entire New Year's Day, I didn't hear anything because like my eardrums exploded. And my thumb got swollen. And after that, I never touched a firecracker.
George, I don't think
anymore.
I don't think you'll be able to see it on Zoom, but there's a little mark on my thumb from when I held a sparkler for too long when I was 5, and it just went right through.
Yeah, one time when I was 9, I touched a light bulb to see if it was hot, and guess what?
It was.
It was hot. Yeah. Except I knew that it was stupid to be injured that way because as soon as I touched it, I was like, of course it was hot. What was I thinking? And so instead of asking for help, I just kind of hid it for a while.
That's how I feel about sparklers in general. Like, I don't want to touch them. I hold them as far as away from my face, even though it can still get my hand. Like, that's not what goes through my head. It's like, okay, stay away from my face. Stay away, it's gonna burn me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of firecrackers. I think you've seen one show, you've seen them all.
I haven't used a sparkler in 14 years.
So I had a friend who 4th of July was her jam, right? It was her thing, and she would like travel great distances to buy fireworks to blow off in her backyard for her big holiday event, her 4th of July event. So there was this giant box of fireworks, and I brought a friend who was visiting from out of town, and my friend who was hosting the party just for some reason didn't really take a liking to this individual. So it's fireworks time, and they're opening the big box, and my friend, very excited to, the one I brought to the party, to light a sparkler, decides to do so near the box of fireworks. And a little spark from the sparkler found its loving way to the giant box of fireworks and set the entire box off in one glorious explosion. That was the last invitation I received to her party.
Let's see
Queen City
some
Comedy
scenes.
supports fire safety.
Yeah.
Only you can prevent a forest fire.
Explosive.
Hi. Yes, can you tell me if my son and I are going to see if we're going to see Eyes Wide Shut? Can you just like is there anything you can give me that has like a list of the scenes that I should escort him from the theater for?
I've seen the whole thing. It should be fine. I don't think any inappropriate contexts are filmed. It's a genius script. Actually, he should just watch the whole thing if he really wants to appreciate art.
Right.
Oh,
Here's
don't worry about me, Dad. I'm turning 9, Dad, in 2 days.
It's my job to
see
worry
some
about you,
explosive
Bruce.
scenes, Eyes wide shut. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not explosions in the way that you're thinking of. Look, I'm a cinephile, and I have a kid. I'm trying to satisfy my need to see great films and monitor what my child is watching. So if there's any way that like I can just get like a breakdown of the scene so I know like, oh, I know this one's going to have nudity, so I should probably escort him from the theater.
Sure. Well, there's a lot of it, but it's in beautiful taste. And he can make up his own mind. He said he wanted to watch it. Listen to your children. We don't listen to children anymore these days. So just, I think 3rd row center, you're gonna get the best view ever. And if you're a Nicole Kidman fan, I tell you what, this is sure to win her an Oscar.
Listen, Dad.
That's fantastic.
I want nudity. I want to see it.
It's art. It's art.
Bruce. Look, see, okay. I would appreciate it if you let me make the parenting decisions.
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm so
listen,
sorry.
this one, if it were up to him, he would eat a jar of marshmallow fluff for dinner every night.
I see nothing wrong
So
with that
I have
choice
to-
either. He's a smart boy. He's a smart boy. We can't let our own trepidations and fear influence our children. We gotta let them experience it. They watch it over there in Europe. 5-year-olds. They're watching it. Trust me.
And I'm 9.
He doesn't mind.
All right,
You're-
okay, I guess. You are turning 9. I guess some psychosexual drama is not too much for you to handle.
Tag out Roxy. Look, so we here at Child Protective Services have decided to let you off the hook because the movie you took him to was very artful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, it's really... Thank you. This whole complaint, how it got escalated to this level is frankly just ridiculous. This is very good news. Thank you very much. Also, did you see it? Isn't it incredible? God,
It was great. I thought it was
Kubrick.
amazing. I took my own kid.
Ah, you know, I was skeptical at first, but Bruce here has really gained an appreciation for how we create prisons in our own minds. Isn't that right, Bruce?
That's right, Dad. I love art. I love nudity.
It sounds
See,
like
Bruce is completely freed from his own mind prison.
It sounds like he had the right takeaway to me. As long as he learned about the dangers of wealth and why you should stay and, do what you love. As long as he's learned those lessons, I think he's in the right place.
You got those lessons, right? Didn't you, Sport?
Of course I did, Dad. As long as it's done in a tasteful way. Nudity is artful. See?
Yes, it is. Oh, okay. All right, Bruce. All right. I know he's doing this right in the office.
Okay, so, I might have to rethink letting you go.
Edit.
Yeah, that's...
Man, I really love July 4th. You don't have to get anyone anything. It's essentially a party, and there's no actual familial obligations.
Right? And you can wear red, white, and blue if you want to, but you don't have to.
Or you could wear nothing. I'm putting on my trunks, and this is all I'm wearing all day.
I'm about to disappoint you.
That's a very specific preface.
The family's decided to celebrate Grandma's favorite, Christmas in July.
Marjorie, if you're telling me Betsy's coming over to my house today, when I've got the brats and the burgers on the grill, and you're telling me Betsy's gonna come and bring that Jell-O shit with the stuff inside of it?
Merry Christmas, Albert.
Oh, look, you brought the Christmas Jell-O mold. Wow.
I did.
Taking around there like some weird aspic horror. God.
Albert, aren't you going to take it? It is Christmas in July.
Yeah, thanks, Betsy. I really appreciate that.
Now,
wait, is that Russell whatever from across the street?
Yeah, with a souffle made out of sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it over just as soon as I'm done shoveling my walk. I got snow put in on my front lawn because it's Christmas in July.
Hey, you.
Oh, the twins are coming over and they're going to sing their favorite carol.
They are. Plus, we're celebrating their birthday, which normally would be in November, but we figured why not celebrate it in July.
Number two, he's coming, but he's got to get his ugly Christmas sweater on, because that's what we do. That's our tradition.
Now, tell the truth. You brought all of us one of those sweaters to wear, didn't you?
I did. On my birthday, I give the presents.
Oh, happy birthday, number one.
You're welcome. Thank you. Here you go. You didn't say thank you, but I said you're welcome anyways, because it's polite. And I'm 8 now, so I know etiquette. Here's for you, too. Open them up. I want to see your faces.
Edit. We gotta start putting these Christmas decorations up already.
Yeah, I love Christmas. I can't wait for this.
What's the rush? It's only December 23rd. It's not Christmas for another 2 days.
Robert, come on.
Where's your Christmas spirit?
I'm just saying, my Christmas spirit is all over the place. I'm just saying, we've got time.
Oh, man. It's just you just gotta show a little initiative sometimes, Robert. Proactiveness.
Robert, that's a problem about you. You're always just so happy-go-lucky. This is a very serious matter. Christmas. Okay? We're not doing this just for this year. We're doing this for next year. We're not going to remove it once it's up.
Guys, it's like this. You know, if I sign up to run a marathon, am I going to start running before the day of the marathon? No, I run on the day of the marathon. I don't have to run days before the marathon.
That's
the thing, Robert. You always talk about marathon, but you never run.
Ricky, I don't know. I thought that was a pretty valid point. Man, it's just about efficiency. It's not like a lack of energy to make it happen.
Hey,
I bet you if there's a fire, Robert will just sit and say, "Oh, fire."
Well, you don't have... Okay, that's not entirely fair, because I would put out a fire. You know, once it's covered at least half the wall, then you know you're in trouble. So you gotta get up and put out that fire. But if it's just a little fire, just in the corner, you just let it be.
Yeah.
Edit. So that makes me think of a story of the time I did sign up for a marathon, and I was into running a lot. And I went to the dollar store to go get snacks, and I picked up some Teddy Grahams, and they were disgusting. They were nasty. I was like, no, dollar store brands are not superior to regular store stuff. So after training for a marathon and running, 16 miles a day, and then getting up there, I was so hungry. I was hungry all the time. I went to the cabinet because all I had were these Teddy Grahams, and I ate them, and I'm like, oh my God, these things are the best thing in the whole entire world. The only point to running is you can buy your food really cheap at the dollar store. I'm a genius. And so I did that until I ran a marathon. And then after that, I was like, F this shit. I have nothing to prove to anybody else. And I've never ran since.
Yeah,
I completely understand what you're saying. I ran my first marathon 5 years ago. So I had 5 hours and 45 minutes to finish it. I finished it on that time. And after that, after finishing it, I felt like, where are my legs? I don't feel my legs are with me. Somebody help me. Somebody carry me. That's how it felt like afterwards. But I think I'm going to do another one when this whole pandemic is over. I'm going to train. I'm looking for it. I mean, my body's aching for it.
All right. Yeah. And when I was training, I hit my wall at about 18 miles, and I kept on saying the phrase that Jillian Michael always says, trainer to the stars. What does she say? God, I don't even remember it because it's so dumb. Pain is just whatever leaving the body. Oh, yeah. What is it? What is it?
I feel like the whatever is important there.
Your body.
Pain is just leaving the body. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Fear.
Let's see some seats.
Let's see some seats.
Let's see some seats.
All right, team. Now, ask your coach what's important to me. If you understand that you are a tandem running pair, for half of the race, one of you is going to carry the other, and then you're going to switch. And it's that switch off where I've been seeing some difficulties. Now, Horatio and Laguna, I think, Horatio, you need to carry Laguna for that first half of the thing, you know, but I want you to carry her in your heart, Horatio.
I get it, Coach. I really get it. I've only been carrying her with my arms, not with my spirit.
I hear you. I hear you. Now, Laguna, when it switches and you're going to carry Horatio, I want you to actually carry him with your legs, because that last half of that break is going to be a mother effer, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hill 15. Oh, it's a doozy. But I've been doing a lot of squats. Today, so I'm ready.
Now, Marquise, I've been talking to you, and you've introduced some unusual practices here. You plan to carry 2 people, one on each side, because you said it gives you balance. So we have both Jeremy and Jeraboo. And Jeraboo, you requested to go left instead of right. This is gonna mess him up, but let's talk about that.
Right, left, right. Okay, I got it.
Oh, okay, all right. You've got your own personal.
Jeraboo, do you know the difference between right and left? Because that's pretty important here.
I'm going to need you to figure that out.
Right, yeah. I'll just follow you guys.
That doesn't really help us. I need to know that you know.
This is a no-to-no situation.
I can Google it later.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, Jerry Boo. It's just rather humorous.
In the middle of a race, Googling is not allowed. In fact, all electronic devices are not allowed. They add drag and slow you down.
What? Since when has that rule been established?
Now,
Yeah.
don't
People listen to music.
Yeah, sometimes in the middle of a race, Coach, I get curious about how many Spin Doctors albums there are. How am I going to satisfy that curiosity in the middle of a race if I can't Google?
If I can't bring my iPad to check IMDb pages, how am I going to know who exactly directed Juno? I can't remember it now.
I know, I can't remember it right now neither. Now, I want
a banana.
Yeah. And how about if after the race I plan on eating a Pop-Tart, I need to know exactly what's in that thing or else it's not going in my body.
Well, I love your mindfulness about your body's well-being. I do.
Yeah. And I can't get up Hill 15 without Cascada in my ear, just droving like that techno beat. Boom, 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 boom.
And sometimes I'm carrying Laguna and she gets hungry and then I get hungry, so we decide to order Grubhub.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'd like to eat a banana while running, otherwise I won't feel my legs.
Yeah, the potassium's important, and I want you to feel your legs because you're going to have to swap off a third of the way through since you're a tri-team, right? It's not a tandem situation. It's a tri-team. Now, these rules aren't mine. I'm just your coach, and I love y'all. I love you. What is our team cry, y'all? Come on now, let's say our team cry in unison.
Pain.
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 Some
edit.
Hey, hurry up! Hurry up!
I'm not. You always boss me around. I don't, Terrence. I'm getting tired of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna jog inside the house. If not willing to leave. Did you know that you can actually do a marathon inside the house? So you have no excuse, Billy.
I'm just going through a rough time, Terrence, and watching you run around like a fool is just making me feel worse. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna go eat an entire pizza and feel bad about it. That's not gonna happen.
Okay, I feel good about myself. You feel bad about yourself for eating the entire pizza. Who's the fool now? Billy.
Thanks, Terrence. That helps. I see why that was constructive.
William, as your big brother, listen to me. You gotta get up and get out. Otherwise, you will just be stuck in that hole.
But it's my hole.
But it's a dark hole to be in.
But what if I want to get inside of the hole and stay there?
William. She's not gonna go back to you, okay? Move on.
You had to bring up Betsy, didn't you? Oh, I'm never gonna move on, Taryn. She was great.
I know you. Of course, it's her that's keeping you down.
Damn
Tag
it.
out George. Hey man, how you holding up? Man, Betsy, she really did a number on you, man. She turned your 4th of July party into a Christmas in July party, and you just never got over her.
Just had the beers and brats going, and then she set me off. She brought that Jello shit, and I couldn't stop myself. I burned down my house. The neighborhood children just caught in the fire.
Well, let's take your mind off of it. Can we get 2 tickets to Backdraft, please? And also, can I get a list of all the scenes that have fires in them so I can escort my friend out?
Of course. Oh my God, Albert!
What?
Clarify?
It's me, Betsy.
Oh.
You
I'm so sorry.
you must have got a new haircut.
I did.
You look very different from the last time we saw you. It's
did.
working.
I got a new haircut, change of clothes, a new job. I hand out movie tickets now.
You seem rather sprightly, given the last time we saw each other it was a raging inferno.
It took me a long time to come back from it, but I learned something from that raging inferno. I learned that I can persevere through fire. I can persevere through anything.
Huh.
Wow. You're really thriving, Betsy.
Yeah. Good for you.
You left me in a hole.
I did. But if you'll just take your tickets, you can dig yourself back up out of that hole.
Thank you, Betsy.
I also need the list of scenes that have fires in them so that I can escort him out when they come up.
Oh, of course, it's all of them.
Triggers me.
Thank you. This is color coded. It's nice.
Yeah, we put the color red next to every scene in the movie.
That checks out. That's smart.
So,
I mean, Betsy, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but you want to come over sometime and not bring any fucking Jello?
You had me at Jello, but you lost me at not bringing Jello.
Edit. I smell something. Burning.
Yeah. That's the latest scent from Calvin Klein. Burnt hair.
Oh.
Isn't it lovely?
Oh, the fire perfume. That's it.
Yes, fire perfume. And listen, you're the first one to get it exclusively here at Clinique, so I'm gonna give you an extra gift bag.
Ooh. Oh. Just one piece? For a big bag? Come on.
Well, I mean, you're twisting my leg here, but you know, for an extra $89.99, you can have the mesh pencil holder.
Oh, it's just a mesh
It's
pencil
just
holder.
yeah.
Cool.
It's the latest
Cool.
fashion. Everyone is going to love it. Oh my gosh. And if this is a special gift for a special someone for the holidays, oh, we can gift wrap it here too for an extra $29.95.
Well, I want to see the fashion show that we came here for. It's about to start, I know.
Yes.
At, about 30
Yes.
seconds.
Yes. It is down the food court, past the limited 2, and the stage is set up. You can't miss it.
Oh, I thought that it's going to be held here inside the store as a,
Well, it's a
innovative.
parade. It's a parade which starts in the store and it goes out.
All right, hey, okay, here's the thing. Okay, it's the fashion show is starting. So my name is Robert. So fashion show's starting right now. So I'm gonna pick out some clothes to wear for the fashion show, because like, you know, I'm not gonna start doing a fashion, like if the fashion show's today, I'm not gonna start doing the fashion show.
Hold on.
You know,
Hold on,
before then.
I thought
Yes.
it's going to be a holiday nude fashion show. Why are you putting on clothes?
Sir, you
A
know
nude
too
fashion
much.
show? Does that?
A nude holiday fashion show. That's what the invitation said. Yeah.
I'm
right.
all of the clothes that I'm showing off are in nude tones.
And scene. Let's bring all of our players back. I was getting nervous. What was going to happen? Mark Zuckerberg's trying to ban us already, so nudity would have done it. So that's good. It's good. So we're going to finish up the show with 2 more short form games. For this next one, I need Brandon and Ryan on the stage, and everyone else can sneak backstage. I love that I act like there's really a stage. What the hell?
I enjoy it.
This is a game called Musical Eyes.
fun
The
bit.
way it works is we'll see a lovely scene between these 2 gentlemen. And then every once in a while, some music will come on. When the music comes on, they need to gaze longingly into each other's eyes. And then when the music stops, they will pull away. It'll make sense when you see it. We got a suggestion from Abigail Elfman from Charlotte Comedy Theater.
Shout out.
You guys are locomotive engineers. Locomotive engineers.
These are hard times, Larrabee.
Woo! Wouldn't have it any other way, though. Working in a hot locomotive motor car.
Yep.
Some more coal in.
That's right. That's right. That's how it's done.
Woo!
Make sure you lift with your legs, not your back now.
Oh, of course, of course. I dare say we're making pretty good time to Indianapolis.
Yeah, about four more score in 30 minutes.
Yep, 4 more score in 30 minutes. And then, first round's on me once we get to Indianapolis.
Oh, you're gonna buy me a drink and pamper me a little?
Yeah, beer, shot, whatever you want. Whatever your
That
heart
sounds like a hell of a night, Larrabee. Something that
Yeah.
sounds
You
real.
know, we've been working hard. We deserve a night off.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good time. I think I'll take you up on that drink.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Ain't nothing like sharing a drink with a friend.
I know that's right. Just a little camaraderie. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, you need a little bit of camaraderie in this line of work. Can be awful lonely riding the rails.
These carts, they're smelly, they're dark, scary almost.
Yeah. We don't got no passengers to talk to on this train. This is a freight train. I'm gonna go talk to the candelabras and the grand pianos and the circus animals we're carrying.
Like you're an animal. The way you shovel
You're
that
just
coal.
saying that.
No.
Oh,
I've never seen someone shovel coal like you did before.
I've been riding the rails since I was 10 years old. You know, it's the only life I've ever known.
Yeah,
You know, my papa was a railroad man. His papa before him. So it's a good life. You know, you get to see the country.
I just want to keep riding in this rail cart, see the country with you, Larrabee.
Oh, you're getting awful familiar. Hey, look, maybe it's best if we just, who am I kidding? I can't keep this professional. You're my best friend in the whole wide world.
And scene. Let's bring everybody back. I feel like that got a little steamy on the rail car. I had no idea. For our next game, we need Diana and Roxy on stage. Ryan will be playing this game, but we're going to send him off stage. This is a game called Act of God. The way it works is God will just appear to Roxy and Diana at some point in this scene and just provide information and or directions. So ladies, I got a great scene from our friend Pat Bruckhart, who's been taking classes at Queen City Comedy and Vintage Improv, of the North Pole. What a way to end our holiday show. The North Pole, and God may appear. And begin.
Now, this is a right fabulous place to come on vacation. Do you think we'll actually see the big man himself? Because I've a bit of a crush.
I really hope so, because, you know, it was really cold to get here, and I would be very disappointed if he didn't make an appearance.
You're so right. You know, I was thinking we ought to build a little bunker out of snow, and then we can hide. And when he goes out for a tickle, we can jump him and have our way with the big one.
Oh, now you're talking like a little igloo.
A little igloo of seduction and charm.
Yeah, you know what they say, the Eskimos.
Hey, it's your pal God here. I just wanted to let you know that this mission to seduce Santa Claus, it's not actually about seducing Santa Claus. It's about meeting needs inside yourselves.
God can see inside us, and I feel what he sees is treacle and regret.
He sees loneliness and, you know, just bitterness in me, because to tell you the truth, I just really wanted to put it in my book of regrets.
I feel so bad for you now. I mean, it was my idea to come here.
It's okay.
Hey, I'm God. Like, I already know what's going on, but just for the sake of all of us, let's hear just like 3 of those regrets from that book of regrets.
I'd love to.
Like, I regret so many things. I regret spitting in that waiter's face when, yeah, that was one. I'm really a nasty little girl. Regret number 2 is I regret not taking all of the cocaine. That's a big regret of mine. I really do. But the biggest regret of all is really killing my sister in the womb. So.
Yeah, 'cause you had a twin. You had a twin, and you ate her, basically. You absorbed her. You subsumed her very being.
I couldn't take someone else always being compared to me. So, you know, I took care of business.
You did
early on.
You.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think think you should feel bad about that last one. It was what's the word? Survivalist. You know, it was you had to do it, otherwise you'd have to share every bloody thing. And your parents didn't make great choices, did they? I probably
No,
shouldn't
they
say
didn't.
that.
They didn't make great choices. You're not wrong.
No. Yeah, go in on her parents.
Well, I mean, God said, so let's just get to brass tacks, right? I mean, first of all, they moved in that semi-detached in Downington, and, you know, it was a terrible neighbourhood, and you had to be bussed all the way into town, and then, of course, marrying each other and actually procreating. Oh,
Well, you know,
The clouds ahead of you part, and in front of you is Santa's workshop.
oh my God.
we're here. We're here. We've made it. We've made it.
We've made it. We've only one thing to worry about, you know, besides getting past all the elves and the security system, which I understand is rather acute. Mrs. Claus.
Don't worry. One thing I don't regret is actually bringing this can of spray. It's black spray. We're just going to block out the security cameras so no one sees a trace. I've learned this before.
Before we go in, though, I've got a comment on something. You were kind of giving God the eyes a minute ago.
No, there's something. The snowflake got in my eye, and I'm a little bit in awe of him.
Yes.
That's all.
I
didn't think. No, I didn't think he was real. I know Santa was real, but I didn't know God was real. That's another regret. I didn't grow up with religion.
You didn't?
No.
So you don't understand that this man popping in and out is not just some weird bloke that happens along in the tundra. He's actually the Lord above.
No, I just thought he was bloke.
Well, a little from column A, a little from column B.
And scene. Let's bring everybody back for the end of our show. Woo! My husband bought me the hat, so I figured I might as well.
Yay!
Woo!
Super weird. First of all, thank you guys all for watching Ridgeley's holiday show. We're super excited that you guys jumped online to watch us. And if you didn't watch us live, thanks to those of you watching us on live. Good news, no one got nude, so we weren't sure. We'll be back in 2021. We've had so much fun playing together. I want to thank this group for being such a great team to each other. They really work together and have each other's back, and it's just super joyful to be around all of them. So instead of doing awkward waves out, I thought we could screw with the world and mess with everybody's wham getting and sing a little. Everyone just sing a little Last Christmas as we go out and we go on live, and people are going to be screaming and turning videos off everywhere because they're going to be losing in wham getting. Doesn't matter how it sounds. Start singing.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day, gave it away.
This year, save me from tears. I'll give it to someone
special.
So my computer is completely frozen.
Last Christmas.
We're
still.
We're
Hey.
All right. I think we are still live. Goodbye, everyone.
I hope so.
I don't think so. I think we're
good, Carl.
I think we're good.
All right. Fantastic.